Hey everyone, and welcome to another live stream review of Once Upon a Time. And today we're going to watch Smash the Mirror together. I'm just going to give everyone a few minutes to gather before I start the stream. I'm going to be watching it on a DVD, so there's no Netflix or anything. So I'll start in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so I can make sure everyone gets here. I know that tonight's stream has been rescheduled like a couple times, so I want to give everyone time. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to watch with you guys, and I know we'll have a fun chat because this is one of my favorite episodes of all of the show. I love it. I love the fact it's an hour or an hour and a half, and I think we're gonna have a really great time. So keep your comments going, and when I guess enough of you say we'll start. I mean, if at the latest I'll go at 8:15 is the latest we'll start it at. But I really do think this is one of the best episodes the show's ever had. I think acting wise, visual effects wise, story wise, it's very good. So I'm very much looking forward to watching it with all of you. Hi Tyler and hi Clint. Thank you for joining me in the stream. And hi Jacob. How's it going? Hi Emily. Good. We're getting an audience. We're getting an audience. This is exciting. Again, thank you for tuning in. And hi, Camilla. And by the way, I'm hoping to get my season 4 top 5 episodes out. I'm gonna try for Thursday for this week to get that particular review out. So we're just gonna wait a few more minutes, and then we'll go there. Clint Lamerson just said season 6A. My favorite episode is Street Rats. It's very good. That was a very solid episode. I think my favorite was probably the last though. My favorite is definitely the last, the 6. That's for that season. All right, so just a few more minutes, and then we'll get going. I'm looking forward to this. This is, as I said, this is exciting. I should have prepared a monologue. Hi, Will Turner. Let's see. Yes, Will Turner fan AWE. I've been wanting to do stuff like this. I won't be able to do it Sunday. Obviously, it's Christmas, and then I'm going away, so I won't be able to get stuff like this up for a little while. But when I come back from my holiday, I'll do another one, and then I'll try to get 2 more top 5s before I leave as well. I'm going on a trip. And hi Emily. And hi Anna. For Christmas, I'm going to my parents' house, and then I'm going to Europe, which I'm very much looking forward to. And Clint Joe is not joining us today. Once Upon a Time Insider. I love season 4. Season 4 is my favorite season. It's fantastic. It's absolutely the best. And hello everyone. So I was gonna wait, but I kind of want to watch it. If you guys are ready to go, just shoot off in the comments, and I'll start. We can start together. As I said, I'm watching it on a DVD this time. I'm not watching it on Netflix. So we'll all be in the same time zone with the time period with this, so it should be fine. So let's see. Let me get it set up. All right, guys. So I want to start. I guess I did say 8:15. You know, I'll wait. I'm gonna wait 4 more minutes. I'll wait 4 more minutes for everyone. And hi Melissa. I think, but if I had to say, season 5 and season 4 are tied for me for my favorite seasons with 4A and 5A. Those are probably my top 2 particular parts of the season that are my favorites. Oh, Will Turner fan AW. You said season 3 is your favorite as well. You miss Pan. I do not miss Peter Pan. I do not miss him at all. I will say I miss Joe. I wish he was able to do this stream, but he was not able to do that tonight. All right, let's see. Oh, all right. Clint just asked, what are my thoughts on season 6A? And I'll just talk about it for a bit. I think 6A, the potential of the untold stories was very much wasted. I didn't really feel we got too many of the untold stories, but I really liked where it left off. And I enjoyed the Evil Queen quite a bit. And I think it's strong. It's a strong season, but it suffered the same problem that season 5A suffered, which is they threw too much, and they killed the best character they ever introduced. You cannot kill Mr. Hyde. And then they screwed up Jafar. Like, that was just weird. When anybody screw up, they just didn't give him enough. And then the Rumplestiltskin and Bell thing was also a pain. But I did like it. And hi, Alex. Once upon a time, 518. I like that username. I like the numbers. And Kevin C just said season 4 is his favorite of all time. I think 4A is my favorite of all time. Once Upon a Time Insider, do you think Hook is going to propose? Probably. That's coming. I think for the trailer, I mean, we wrote that trailer down for a while. I definitely think we're going to get a proposal this season. Yeah. Camilla Savick, I'm sorry, I messed up your last name, has just asked if Cat Swan's going to get married. I think so. All right. My watch is at 8:14, so we're going to start in about 30 to 30 seconds. Once it's 8:15 on mine, we're going to go. And as I said, one of the best episodes of the show ever. I'm really excited, by the way. As I said, I'm really excited for everyone to join me in this. It's great. All right, guys. So it's 8:15. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. I love the Snow Queen so much. Oh, I forgot. This is when Outlaw Queen was having their issues with Marion. Oh, and then Emma ran away. This is awesome. The title cards are buggy. A long time ago in Arendelle. I love how she decides to hide it in a cave. She freezes it so no one can open it. She then hides it in a cave. Like, why would she send it to another world or something? And more Tab just said things got so soap opera when you found out Zelina was having Robin's baby. Yeah, that was super soap opera-ish. The Apprentice. Love her. Oh, so much. Awesome. Melissa Cruz just said, have I ever noticed how the Snow Queen never wears shoes? I didn't notice it. That was Elizabeth Mitchell's call, I think, when they were filming it. I wouldn't say the Snow Queen really succumbed to darkness. She just kind of faded to a different path. This is a great opening scene. I really do like it. And I love the broom. She has such a dry sense of humor. It's beautiful. Yeah, I love the way the Snow Queen talks. It's awesome. I just love her gold. Um, Once Upon a Time channel just said some people told me season 7 is killed and some told me it's not. I'm so confused. Can anybody help me with that? I'd be so sad if it's real. We haven't got a confirmation either way if it's been confirmed or denied. Keep your fingers crossed. We'll find out in March or May. I love how even when she's unconscious, her magic comes off. It's crazy, and I love like the visuals on her hands are so pretty. I love it. Oh yes, his voice cracks. He's funny. I love it. I just love the visuals in this part of the season. Will Turner fan AWE just asked, "Do I think Emma's shaky left hand is part of her being the Dark One?" I'm gonna say I don't think it is. I think the shakiness is from the visions. Oh, I love her so much. I think the best part of this whole episode is the Elsa moment and when she goes after Arendelle, or when she freezes Arendelle. As I said, I do think it's fantastic all the way through. Miguel Sanchez asked me if I've seen Boku no Pico. I have not. I actually don't know what that is. Jacob, feel better. Jacob just said he was sick. Once Upon a Time channel asked me who are my favorite villains. Probably the Evil Queen, the Snow Queen for sure, Zelina, Cora. I love all them. Obsessions for Life just said that he loved Regina and Regina awesome. Melissa Cruz, you have Frozen playing on the TV and Once Upon a Time on your laptop. That is That is a Disney action. I love. You know, I've gotten so used to him being dead that this seems kind of weird seeing them together. I'm really curious to see how season 6B is gonna go. Reference to Tinkerbell. I haven't seen her in forever, but she's so busy on iZombie. I'm looking forward to getting some more Frozen references on this episode. I loved it. I love how many times we heard "Let It Go." Oh, he's married, but she's not really his wife. Oh, the drama. Oh yeah, the quest for the author, which kind of was done, but not done as great as it could be done. Obsession for Life. If you're making videos, just tell me what they are. I'll go check them out in a little bit. It's funny. This season really, if you think about it, built up so much. It built up the author. It built up Merlin. I mean, in theory, it built up Excalibur. Built up Outlaw Queen to the tragic design that it came at. Tragic end, I mean, not design. I think once upon a time, Channel just asked me, "Who do you think Emma is like?" And I know you mean in comparison to the fairy tale character. She's definitely I guess ABC's princess. She's her own character. I know that there's part based on Ugly Duckling and Swan Lake and whatnot, but I don't really see her having similarities to other um, princesses or whatnot. Oh, and we're at the loft. And there's Georgina Hag as Elsa and Hook and the Charmings. A big yellow driving machine. I love that line. It was beautiful. What dwarf does she despise? Why does that ever come up? Ah, Arendelle. I love it. The lighting in this, I didn't realize the lighting is kind of funky. It's like dusk, I guess. I like it though. It's icy. One plot hole I always found weird about this scene is why she put the gloves back on. Obviously, it was because she had them on in the urn when she came out, which is when this episode took place after, or it took place before. But why did she put them on? Patrice Brown, you asked me, do I think Emma would risk her life for Emma like Elsa did for her in 8 and 9 when Emma did not have control? I think Emma would definitely risk her life for anyone. She totally would. Ooh, lying to get in between the sisters. Let's see. Well, Will Turner fan and everyone, for guys, you guys who are kind of questioning the way the finale of 6 went, 6A finale. I, I think the best way to kind of point that out is it's an alternate reality. I guess because it's meant, we don't have we shouldn't dissect it that much because they can really screw around with everything. Because it's not like the legit timeline. They literally can throw everyone into it. Clint Lamberson said, "Smash the mirror. Wish you were here." Smash the mirror, 100%. For any of you who haven't seen Lost, if you guys have time over the hiatus, seriously, watch Lost. When you get to season 3, you'll fall in love. Elizabeth Mitchell is so good as Juliet in Lost. Just as she's here. Alex, Once Upon a Time, 518. Elizabeth Mitchell is a fantastic actress. She writes so much for the arc, in my opinion. 100% agree. Clint asked me if I would like to see Neil back. No, I would not. I'm over Neil. Oh, the deal they're going to strike. He's such a liar. But at this point, like I've accepted who he has, as he is such a bad guy. But when he got that change in season 5, I was so happy and then so upset. I think I just noticed that she was causing steam right there. That's cool. Such a liar. I wonder if they'll actually ever tell us Mr. Gold's first name in Storybook, unless it is just Rumpelstiltskin. That was one thing that still hasn't been revealed. Ooh, that's a great shot of castle. I love it. I really would love to know the like the production design behind this particular part of the season. I want to know like how much like John Lasseter and company had how what the Once Upon a Time creators going to do, like what Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck would do too. I'm really curious. I don't know why they didn't want to market Frozen more and give them their own spinoff. They could so work. I mean, these two are so great in these roles. I don't know if anyone saw the rap battle with Princess Anna versus Rapunzel by Whitney Avalon. She dressed up as Anna, and she looks almost exactly like Elizabeth Lale's Anna, but her contacts are so distracting. Like Elizabeth Lale is perfect. I love it. It just she captures the persona of Anna so well. Half a plan. You know, one thing I wish they did do with Elsa is could have I mean, I guess this is why they didn't do it, but she could have, changed her outfit once in Storybrooke. I love it's a beautiful dialogue. I love Lana Parrilla so much. That was beautiful. I just love her personality. The dog between these two is just fantastic. Once Upon a Time channel asked me what character would I like to see in Once Upon a Time. I think we should see Prince and the Frog. I would like to see a real Rapunzel with the magic hair from Tangled. And if they do a season 7, I think Moana should come onto the show. No problem. Once Upon a Time channel. Oh, he's asking about the hat because he put the apprentice in one. His talking phone. It's one of you just asked me about a baby on the show, and I'm seeing a bunch of you say no more babies, and I agree. Yeah, no more babies on the show. Scott Michael Foster. I think he was a fantastic Kristoff. I think he did a really, really great job, like on level of Jonathan Groff. I mean, the three of them really are the characters in live action. Because I've heard people be kind of negative about Elizabeth Lail and um, Kristoff, or not Kristoff, Scott Michael Foster. I also really like this, how it's the reflection shattered, and it's kind of like how the relationship will be shattered a little bit by mirror. They don't also think it was funny that after the end of, I forgot about that. At the end of season 3, and how in season 2 she had 4 she had a different dress. I'm curious which dress you guys thought was better for Elsa. I like the one that's 3 more. I thought Hans was awesome on this show too. The snow layer. Also a beautiful, beautiful set design. These two have amazing chemistry together. Two of the best actors on the show for by far. Twisted. I think I've watched this episode enough that I might have part of it memorized. Kevin C just asked, "Do I hope the evil queen becomes human again in 6B?" I think her arc is done, and I do think she needs to become human again. But I also think she needs to merge back with Regina. So awesome. He trapped her. Yeah, Kevin just said I love this part because she was owned by Rumple. I love it too. He got the attention, but then at the end of it, she kind of loses it. I love it. Clint, I actually don't have any of the Funko Pop things. I don't collect those. Do have a lot of things I collect, but not those. Once Obsessions, I just asked me who should want to play on Pretty Little Liars. I don't watch that show, so I don't know. The score in this show is so freaking good. I wish they released the albums for 3 and 4 and 5. I would love to listen to them. Will Scarlet, the character who got no development and served no purpose this season. Do I think we should see the Black Cauldron? Yeah, I think that'd be a great story to adapt. I also think Atlantis should be adapted on Once Prime as well. Obsessions for Life. I also don't watch American Horror Story either. I'm sorry. Anna Paul Barris just said they should do a Christmas episode. I would love if they did a Christmas episode. I would love a comedic episode for that sense. You know, off off a little off kilter, but it would work. It would have fit perfectly with this particular arc. Library. Yeah, a couple of you guys are talking about episodes, Thanksgiving. I think if the show is able to have permission to do something funny like that, I think Christmas or Thanksgiving would be really excellent. If you notice in shows that are a bit more meta, they have those goofy episodes. Like even Supergirl had a Thanksgiving episode, and that's pretty serious. It's a great show. I love it. If Supergirl can do it, I think Once Upon a Time could do it too. That's a great shot of Elsa. It's funny. She's holding a lantern. Is that lantern even necessary? They're not. The castle's so well lit. It's funny. I always thought it was goofy they were running from the guards because Elsa's the queen of Arendelle. Alex, once upon a time, 518 just said, "I feel like they won't do a Christmas episode or Thanksgiving. I don't think they want to upset any of their audience." A lot of people in this chat are saying they want it, and I think big fans would want to see it overall too. I think it wouldn't upset anyone. I think it'd be fine. The score again, it's so good. By Once Upon a Time channel, thank you for joining. It's funny. She said I could sit here reading about Wolverine. That's crazy because technically ABC's Disney, Marvel's part Disney, but Wolverine is not the part of Marvel that is owned by Disney. I like that she referenced it though. Would have been funny if she said Iron Man or Avengers. He says it's nice to have magic and be useful to his mom, but she offered to teach him how to do magic. He can learn. Magic on this show is fluid. Anyone can learn it if you want to. And his mom is magical. His stepmom, his adopted mom, is magical. He can learn. I think I have the flannel shirt he has. I'm so goofy. He's so in love. You know what's funny is the hat never got brought back again. And I think the hat would be such a cool item to bring back in season 6. Maybe put Gideon inside of it. That could stop him, I would think. Unless the darkness broke it, but I doubt that works. I think, in my opinion, for the main cast, I think Colin, Robert Carlyle, Lana, and Jennifer Morrison are the top 4 best actors. Like scenes like this, he's just so great. Like I think in last the Firebird, that scene when they had to separate was so emotional, and it was really due to him. Also, the score doesn't. Also, the score really helps too. She's so mad. I love it. Snow Queen in astral form, and Emma in a car accident. Ouch. Alex, Once Upon a Time 518. They don't. Disney doesn't own the X-Men or Fantastic Four. That's belongs to Fox. And Clint Lamberson just asked about my thoughts on Zelina. I love Zelina in season 3. I thought she was excellent. I love the face acting. I talked about them in the shot by shot review. These guys have the face acting down. That was a great scene. I love the fact the guard's asleep. What a goofball. This is why the Snow Queen is just so valuable, because she's not a villain. She's trying to protect Emma from a villain, and I love it. Granted, the Snow Queen wants to kill everyone because she's so corrupted at the moment, but I love it. Like, I love it that I just love her trying to protect Emma. It's beautiful. I use that word a lot recently for the show, but it's true. It means you don't go. Clint Lamberson, would I like to see the Swan Princess or Anastasia at Once Upon a Time? Um, well, no. Swan Princess isn't owned by Disney, and Anastasia is not owned by Disney. It's also a real character, and I don't think one should dive into real history or into history, especially that section of history. It's a little bit too a little dark. I've said this so many times, but like these two, they've come so far, and I really do love it. Ah, great reference. Awesome. See, she has the best one-liners, I think, on the show. That was also a great line too. Will Turner fan, AWE just asked, "What are my thoughts on Gideon wanting to kill Emma?" I'm really curious as to. I don't actually have any thoughts on it yet because I need to kind of see it play out. It was kind of one of the stories that the show had that I wasn't super crazy about. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I want to know why he wants to kill her. It's interesting. This is cool. And Alex, Once Upon a Time fan, do I think Jack from Lost looks like a prince? I think he could play a Disney prince at this point. I'm not sure which one though. Ooh, Caitlin, Amy Todelli just asked after season one what happened to Caitlin, Charming Source of Life. I believe it was Catherine. She was in season three. She's still in Storybrooke. I loved the way they added like their own fairy tale. I don't think the Trolls of Glass is a real fairy tale in Norse mythology, as far as I know. So I like that they added this to their own fairy tales. I thought it was really well done, and I think it's a great story. The glass is so cool. 836M4X. I wonder if her license plate has any significance. It must. I think it's so funny that they said it's the sorcerer's mansion, which should be Merlin's mansion, but Merlin was in a tree. So how the hell did Merlin get a mansion after Snow White cast a curse? I also really did enjoy this scene so much when I watched it live. This is such a great scene. I've actually used that joke many times. I actually watched Snow White the other day, and obviously the show is so different from that, just minus like the names and the original Poison Apple and whatnot. But even though I'm not a fan of the original Snow White herself, I think the movie is just so timeless and so beautiful, and I think every generation should watch Snow White. I love the Evil Queen. She's so fantastic, and clearly, I think the Evil Queen is fantastic. At some point, I hope to do a top, like a ranking of the 13 Disney princess movies or 12 princess movies at some point. I'm including Frozen in that category, even though they're not officially inducted. That was funny. How would she not have Robin Hood's phone number? Hope worked. Alex, Once Upon a Time 518. If you look at the official Disney Princess website, they're not on it, as far as I know. Unless they added them recently, Elsa and Anna are not inducted into the lineup. The visuals on our hands are so awesome. The score, I love it. The villain is not the Snow Queen. Moana will be inducted into the Disney Princess franchise. Clint. And Snow White is getting a live action fairy tale reboot from Disney this time. One was from Universal and one was from another studio I'm blanking on. That was Mirror Mirror. But yeah, Snow White's coming into live action. I think I did a video about all the upcoming live action fairy tale films, over the summer. How did I just ruin your night, Will Turner fan, AWE? For live action fairy tales, we're getting a Prince Charming, but the Prince Charming from Cinderella for live action. We're getting Cruella when she was younger, which takes place in the 1980s. We're also getting, I believe, in Maleficent 2. We're obviously getting Beauty and the Beast. We're getting Little Mermaid. We're getting Mulan. We're getting Snow White. I would love to see live action Hercules. That's what I really want to see. I love that scene. It was really, really awesome. I wonder if anyone will decide to live in the Sorcerer's Mansion. I mean, Charming, Snow and crap. Hook and Emma should go in there. Is that an iPhone 4 that he's holding? You know, it's funny. This was obviously never touched upon because it was never done again. But when Gold was trying to free himself from the hat, we never know if the Snow Queen was actually lying to him if he needed Hook's heart to break the spell. This is a great scene too. Fantastic. The snow magic on this show is so awesome. I love it. I love this scene. References to Do You Want to Build a Snowman? I love this scene so much. The score, the visuals, the acting. Oh. And then she pops out of the urn 30 years later in Storybrooke. Elizabeth Mitchell's face acting, just perfect. If anyone is a fan of anime, I think a great anime to watch. You've seen videos about this. Is Sailor Moon. It's particularly you'll really enjoy season 4 because of the main villain, who is so similar to Ingrid. And this scene is there. It's very referenced in the finale of season 4 of that anime, and I love this scene. Like her just accepting as she is, then freezing over all of Arendelle is just so fantastic. Like she really looks like she's an Arendelle. I think Arendelle should get a spot in Disney. This is also an amazing scene. Literally the two best scenes of the episode are back to back. What I love particularly about this scene is it solidifies their friendship so much. Like they really know who they are and whatnot. They truly are best friends. And then Elsa just never gets referenced again. I'm like, oh, they would be such a great duo. I like the camera angles here. Like they show all of Elsa's like her full front, and poor Emma's like crunched up. Hi Andy, and Amina Morgan just asked if I could review Supergirl live. Um, I could do it. You want me to do a live stream of an episode? Because I do review the I do review the episodes every night when they air. This is I love this scene so much. It's the best. This is why I love this episode. Just this one scene blew my mind. It's just so awesome. Ah, he's so cocky. I think we all do. I definitely love when he loses. An associate. Their rivalry's pretty fantastic. Clint just asked if I can do a live review of season 3. A curious thing. That's actually an episode I would like to talk about. I do really like that one. I'll try to do a stream one more time before I go away. Ah. Ooh. Awesome scene. Her frozen niece. Liar. I wonder if he must be immune from the cold too. I know the Snow Queen's immune because of, well, duh, but I'm guessing Rumple's immune too. I love when Gold gets to be, or Robert Carla gets to be as Rumpelstiltskin. It's just so much fun to watch. And this is a great scene with him. Ah. Kevin just wrote, "I love his line, earn for the hat, as simple as that." Yes, I love that line too. I've loved that for 2 years. And Emma, look, I'm sorry, Emma and Hook just hugged, and Elsa just smiled. Elsa ships Captain Swan. She totally ships them. Ah. Princess of the Birds 357. I think the breaking point for Rumple for me was actually when he killed Zelina in season 3. If you can believe that. Clint, I don't watch Supernatural, so I can't do a live stream review of that show. Ah, that was a great line. I don't get why she didn't poof from where she was to the library. Why'd she walk? She couldn't teleport. I believe one of the episodes coming up is titled Page 23 in season 6, right? So they must be trying to go off of this storyline they introduced here. Oh, she was so excited. I love it. There she is with no shoes. This scene is also really awesome too. This is a great scene. I miss Mickey Mouse. Joe always called him Mickey Mouse, and I agree with him. He's definitely Mickey Mouse. I miss him. It'd be actually really cool if Merlin got to meet the Snow Queen. I mean, they're both dead, so it would. I know the Snow Queen and whatnot. You guys could say shouldn't be in the underworld, but if she was, it would have been cool to see Merlin and the Snow Queen in the underworld to meet. And she ends up in Boston, which is random. Or she New York, which is our world. Oh, I'm not sure where she landed, but no one noticed a random person just walk out of nowhere. This scene always made me happy to watch. Like I really, it's like reminiscent of a Disneyland show or a Disney World show, and I always just felt like I was there. I always liked it. Clint just asked who is better, the Snow Queen or Mr. Hyde. I would give it to the Snow Queen. I love both though. It's funny. Emma looks like she's in pain, but Elsa didn't. It's funny. She says my three sisters, but technically she would have two. She has two sisters, and there's three of them. Yeah, I read a couple comments. I don't even know if they were on my videos, but like Once Upon a Time clips that said Once Upon a Time magic battles are kind of weak. And I think season 6 had the, or 4, excuse me, had the opportunity for so many great magic battles. And I would have loved to have seen a magic battle between the Snow Queen and Rumple. Again, another fantastic score. All right, and that was the episode. It's great watching it. I really did love it. I really did enjoy that episode a lot. One thing about that episode I forgot, um, it took place, I think, right before the AMAs, and then we had 2 weeks off. And I remember that cliffhanger was bad. I remember dying to see that episode again. And then the same thing happened with Birth and the Bear King. Just the cliffhangers are just crazy. I hate when they do cliffhangers like that. So anyway, I love this episode. I thought it was fantastic. I'll be doing a Once Upon a Time top 4 episodes of season 4 video this week. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, it is Rob678, and I will be I post videos on that all the time, and I'll be doing lots of Christmas things this week and on Christmas Day. So anyway, share your thoughts about the episode in the comments below. Thank you for all of you who tuned in to watch with me. I had a great time discussing, and we'll talk real soon. Good night, everyone.